Remember the buy stop at 44, right in here? So once the market goes low, so does everybody see how we called that last trade? The bid came down to 24, right? Down here. Everybody want to know how we got that last long setup? Those who, I'm sure most of you took it, right? We're getting some late arrivals now, but here's what we did, guys. We called, all right. Robert's still in it, so Robert doesn't need to know how we did it. He did it, all right. For those who coming in late, all I was doing was watching the bids. All right, the bid here, the lowest bid, never get the bid came in, but the price never filled the bid. It's part of the tape read process, right? So the low was 816. The bid got down to 15. No one ever filled that bid. So somebody was bidding 815 to go long. No one took them up on it, and then it started going up. So here was another one, right? Market got down to 825. But what happened? Somebody went short at 825, thinking, wow, we got lower lows here. I'm going to go short. Well, where would they be in trouble? Where would traders who went short? His entry rad was where we called it, 844. I hope. Where was it, Robert? Around there? I mean, a few ticks don't matter. I'm explaining how I called that trade, Rad. Now, there you go. Now, but why did we do it? Just for the heck of it? In other words, I want you to understand the setup. If we'll use Robert and Paul as an example. They were battling other traders. It could have been an institution who thought it was going down, right? So the institution goes short at 44 or 24, right? It's breaking down here. It looks like it's going to make a new low and take this out. So they go short at 24. Immediately, I mean, we're talking about seconds. They had a 20-point loss. So if they're smart, if a trader's smart here, what is a smart trader? I mean, this is a real setup, guys. This is a 16-tick rule short. If anybody, I don't know if anybody took it. Anybody in this room take the 16 rule short? Remember, every trade has a losing side to it. Anybody take this short right there? The opening price was 27. Good. Not that it would have been bad, but if you're short, you better have gotten reversed at 44. So even if you went short there, you still could have made a ton of money, right? You go, not making a new low. Boy, that one didn't work. I'm going to go long at 44 because this guy is going to have over 16. Now think about it. You're short at the absolute low price of 25. Right? At 41, how many points are you losing? At 41, how many points are you losing? 16 points. 44. Now, the only reason I didn't use 41 is, I'm calculating this in my head real fast. You got to be fast. You got to be quick at this. So you'll always be a few ticks off. So remember, by the time I saw it go down, it was, I think, 29. And then the bid went to 28. So I'm thinking 44. And it doesn't matter, right? I mean, theoretically, right? So that's why I put the 44 buy stop. Anyway, you go short. Certainly, if you're losing money, if you're nervous by 16 points, you're going to be nervous by 18 points and 19 points, right? So 19 points immediately. This guy and these guys are trapped. The pro is going to start buying right there and say, you know what, this is not working on the short side. I think either take my quick loss, wait later, or reverse it and go long. How many times have we reversed it and go long? So even if we went short here and reversed here, look at that. Nice trade. You can lose money. That's what I said in the beginning. Remember, most amateurs, most traders who are losing money have to make it back by shorting because, well, it's not fair. So they'll take, they'll go short down here, right on this 16 tick. You'll see somebody, hey, I'm going short right here instead of going long. Anybody short this down move here? Wow, that you're going to be a hero. Why not go long? Why not stay long? But that's called what? The Robin Hood syndrome. But think about it, guys. If you went short here, you're showing those big boys they don't know. That's a double top, man. That's going to make you a fortune. You're going to make money all the way down. Oops. Oops. You picked your nickel in front of the bulldozer. And it's stupid. It's stupid. We just don't want to be stupid. I did it all the time. I know. Are there any questions as we get ready for our trading day, guys? Get your coffee, your plans. Everybody get their plan prepared.
That's funny, Coach. I did not have a question in my mind.
Yeah. Dan, yeah, we've all done it. We've all done it. And people who say they've never done that. Never taken a loss, never lose. They're just kidding themselves. And why do it? Why?
You got old Dan on the straight and narrow these days, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because, well, again, I don't know where you guys came from. I came from lower class, working class, never had any money, family. And my father actually said rich people are all crooks. That's how they get that way. If you're working 20 hours a day at a factory and the owner shows up in a, brand new top of the line car, people sort of resent that. I did, even when I was controller of this company. The guy fought the IRS. I, had to keep sending out stuff and all, and he won a judgment. He won like $34,000 an issue. And he, instead of, and the guys were waiting for a raise for like 23 months. He kept promising them like 50 cents an hour, the machinists and everybody. And so he wins it. And I go, oh, great news, boss. Shook his hand. Congratulations. You want me to call Frank it? They didn't really have a union, but Frank always would tell us what the guys were thinking, I said, you want me to call Frank in and give him the good news? Oh, I have no good news. I'm looking at this boat here. And he was showing me all the boats he was looking to buy in Stone Harbor, New Jersey. And I figured, you know what? give him a freaking 10 cents an hour raise. Nope, he bought a boat. And he said, if they don't like it, they can go work somewhere else. So, that was the attitude. And I even, here I'm the controller, and I thought he was. I'd see a guy with an hour extra of overtime. Guess what? He got the extra hour. I didn't correct him. Big deal. I considered myself lucky that I had that job. So yeah, Robin Hood. I was Robin Hood then. Same thing with trading. There were lots of brokers when I worked at the big firms in '87 who thought the market was overpriced. Do you think they called their clients and told them that? I believe it or not, I started trading. You're gonna laugh. I started trading during a belligerent drunk driving arrest as a cop. This guy, you take the handcuffs off and you try to give him fingerprint. Now they have electronics, and he just wails and punches my partner. So as soon as he did that and he turned around, I just broke his nose. That's it. So he's lying on the floor. I'm jumping on him. And you hit a cop, boom, I'm hitting him. And the sergeant's sitting over there and he's reading the Wall Street Journal. And this is like 2:00 in the morning. But so he's finally getting the stock reports, right? And so the lieutenant comes out. All right, take the guy to the hospital. I said, call an ambulance. He said, you hit him. You got to guard him now. That's a pain in the butt. You're sitting there. So now I'm doing that. And he goes to the sergeant. He goes, didn't you see the ruckus going on there? Like you're supposed to supervise, right? And he goes, no, pork bellies are up the limit. And so you got to picture this guy's lying on the floor, handcuffed. And I go walking, what the hell are you talking about? What's pork bellies? I thought he was talking about the guy we locked up, and he's reading pork bellies, and he goes, "That's bacon." I said, "So what do you care about bacon? I mean, well, it went up 2 cents a pound." I said, "Yeah, I got bacon in the refrigerator. Do you want me to celebrate?" And he goes, "No, are you kidding? It's like over $700." And that's when I found out about the leverage. I opened up an account and started trading after the midnight tour is up. And then the newspapers got a hold of it. They wrote an article about me trading. It was kind of funny. And the manager's like, "Oh my God, look at this publicity." I go, yeah. Now they know I'm a cop and I don't need that crap. He's no. You kidding? You're getting like free endorsements, like that you're a good commodity trader. If you became a broker, you could just send that to people and they'll like open accounts. Yeah, right. Okay. And for months he kept working on me. And that's how I became a stockbroker. Talked me into it. Actually, didn't talk me into it, talked my wife into it. She comes over, they had like an office picnic, and he's like, your husband doesn't have to come home at like, 7:00 in the morning and just going to sleep then, and danger. And see that guy over there, and he made 3 times what the police commissioner made last year. And she's like, why don't you do that? And it was a big battle getting the job. That's the whole point. It wasn't just, you took a test. I was bankrupt when I took the police test.
That's right. After the bar debacle.
Yeah. And again, you know what, guys? When they tell you no, that's your trigger. That's the trigger to say, no, nobody tells me I can't do it. When they tell you no, show them that you can. Your neighbors will probably say, oh, you're going to be a commodity trader? You're going to trade futures? Everybody loses. Say no. You and the other 89% lose. I win. And it's a great feeling. So that, again, is that syndrome, right? You want to defy the odds. That's why we do this. I think part of it. And how many other careers can you keep going? You don't have to retire. I mean, Al Pacino will have a hard time making movies now, right? Mel Gibson isn't a sex symbol. Tom Brady's ready to go. Think about it. You could be Tom Brady's age and just starting your career and make more money than he does. There goes the plane. Yeah, they're landing. They want to trade. Coach Brian has. He's like John Travolta has a. John Travolta has a runway outside of his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a flying community. No, it really is. All the homes there are have airplanes. It's just I forget. I think it's south of Ormond Beach. I was flying in there one day to go to Palm Coast, and he was in front of me, his jet, and you could hear him. He's flying the plane. He got clearance. Travolta was flying his own jet into that private field. Still has to, even though it's private field, he still had to have clearance to, because he's in the airspace of Daytona. Harrison Ford flew helicopters and actually went on rescue things. Really, Tom Cruise on the space station? Wow.
Oh, wow.
How many consecutive days have I stayed green? Believe it or not, when I was losing money. 27. And at the end of the month, I lost. You don't want that.
I think he means recently, Coach. Like from
recently,
yesterday back.
24. I haven't broken that record a long time ago. And I don't want to. Yeah, 24 days in a row. I was getting close. 2 weeks ago, I had a losing day. I bet heavy on one trade. It didn't work out.
And you got to keep in mind, he's got the swing account and a small account. So
yeah, the trades we're calling, guys, are sort of scalp trades. Okay, so they're real short term. That's why you look at our track record. It's pretty darn good. But on certain days, like that one, we were down 700 points, and I was short in my swing account. I just stayed short until 4 o'clock. Got out.
Yeah, that's kind of a loaded question there, starter for Coach. It's till you're able to diversify like that, that's makes a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Difference between pro and elite.
Mm.
Pro is intended for someone who is a consummate trader already, just needs a little buttoning up and some people to be around and wants to be around a community and have trade calls. The pro level or the elite, difference between pro and elite. So pro is, sorry guys, pro is you get class, everything. Elite is somebody who's done an in-person training with us. So whether it's online or physically in person with us. So you get the elite badge if you've done, for instance, we have a program where you can do 6 weeks with myself or head coach, one-on-one online, and that gives you the elite badge. Pro is exactly what you see online. You get the basic training, advanced class, recordings, whole 9 yards. Make sense? And realistically, we don't let anybody go to the elite level until you've been in pro for a little while, and we know that you got all the basics down, and you've talked to a coach about your statistics and the level of trading you're at. Just because, well, if you're not consistent on a small level, we don't want to waste your time or money to go to the elite level. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I try to make it
Stay in pro for a bit.
comparable to learning to fly, different ratings.
Schedule some time with a coach, and we'll talk about it. I mean, think about it like this. I got a couple people that are in pro right now. The Vos, I don't know what F&I Vos. A couple people that are in pro right now, and they'll probably switch to have the elite badge soon because will be doing one-on-one training with me personally. That is the difference. Most people with elite badge have the permission to trade the open, trade with the first 6 minutes. People with elite badges have permission to counter trend trade, things like that.
In our opinion, guys, and it's just an opinion. Again, there's no, we're not licensed to by the CFTC. An elite trader, someone with an elite badge, probably if they wanted to and took the test, could manage money for others. Could be an RIA, registered investment advisor, or, have clients, be a coach.
Or a CFC.
Would you agree with that, Coach?
I agree.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah. If they wanted to. We've talked to a couple of you, and, not everybody wants to do that.
A good conversation with someone last night who we are looking at.
Yeah. Your day isn't over at 4:00 when you're doing what we do.
Oh, come on. You know it is. Most days.
Really? No one contacts you at 4:00?
Oh, no, they do. I'm just
You're lucky, man. Yeah, no, Coach is kidding you guys.
Man, that's funny.
It's like a hospital closing at 4:00. We get 911 calls, help, my account's bleeding.
My account's bleeding. All right, guys. We don't have 6 minutes, 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes till the open. Everybody's green so far. I'm assuming everybody's green before we run into the open.
And a couple of newer traders. Well, and Coach will give you a little more of a rundown. He's better at it than I am. I'll just give you one of the things. We like to wait for 6 minutes after the open, 9:30 to 9:36. We observe the buying and selling levels. It becomes like a tug of war. It's a good thing to observe. Are they going to sell it off right from the open to get lower prices, almost like they did after the 8:30 report, and then bring it up? Or will it just keep going up? And you want to see where the players play. That's one of the things we recommend for the newer people. Coach has a few other ideas. Just make it for your best time here with us today. When you're on your trial, guys, we do have a little video, I believe, on your site that kind of gives you a rundown of
what you get as a member, what we expect of you during your trial period. But really, guys, we expect that you participate, ask questions. Thank you for doing that so far. Some of you have been, most of you on trial have not been participating. If you don't want to participate in the group, do it with coach one-on-one. Ask those questions, and let's see, what else do we have? If you're going to be trading, make sure that if you've traded for years, do it in paper trade, sim trade. Don't trade cash. It takes some time to learn our methodology and get in tune with how we talk about things, how we do things, even for the most advanced trader. So take your time to do that. If you want to follow along, do it in sim or paper trading. And that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you have any questions, schedule a call. You got a button on your page where you can schedule time to talk to a coach. You can private message myself or head coach. Join the Discord. Talk to the people in Discord. Our members are very, very helpful in there. I don't know. I think that's plenty of time to feel right. That was pretty good. I could have done better. That was pretty good. Could have done better.
Today's magic number is 97, by the way. Yesterday it was like, if you look for 77-point pullbacks, today's number is 97 for those who know what we're talking about. We're like, if you had to go long, you could put like at 828 a bid.
Here.
That kind of thing. The volatility number for today, we expect about 180. It's almost double the magic number. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate the comments. Yeah, that's the other thing. We are pretty reasonable. And that's why some people don't want to do that. I mean, you want to be a coach and work for $1.88 per hour? That's how they look at it. I don't want to be a coach. Well, people will pay you $299 for a month. Yeah, I can make that in one trade. Tex Bob makes that in one scalp trade, right? What does he need to be a coach?
There's the trading dog.
Trading dog's ready. The cat was locked out. He was jumping
excited
in front of the computer. I got to open the door, see if she wants to come.
Yeah,
We'll wait for this open in a few seconds.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
1 minute.
Talk about it. I would expect a little bit of push down. Wouldn't you think, Coach, to push it up?
Yeah, we did have one push down earlier after the report. I wouldn't be surprised to see another one. You know, even if it's 97 points down, and then go back up. The direction is up, guys. We don't want to be shorting, but that doesn't mean people who have been with us for a while can trade both sides and also can trade right off the open. Newbies, please wait 6 minutes.
Yep. Meaning, if you don't have an elite badge, you probably should be waiting 6 minutes, or unless you've had a conversation with a coach, and we know that you're experienced enough to be able to handle this without blaming us for losing money. I think that's a fair way to put it, right, Coach? If you're experienced enough to know what to do, and if you lose money, not blame us for it, then you can trade the open. Other than that, you will get a trade, guys. And Coach?
I was letting the cat in.
I
was letting the cat in.
We are open for business.
Open for business.
I like to leave that to you. That's your line. You get the open for business line.
Swept the sawdust out.
That's it. Tick started high. Those of you that are long, take some profits now. You guys know what to do. Those of you that are trading the open.
Great job for everybody who followed the morning plan. And everybody has a plan today, right?
Not just a plan we wrote out. You should be writing your own plans out, guys.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Stuart, Paul. Paul, you wrote your own plan out this morning. Good. And did you do exactly what we talked about? I'm assuming that went well. Yeah, that means you're positive already for the day.
Fantastic.
Keep that feeling. That means you are green already for the day.
We love it.
Takes a little bit of pressure off that, then, Paul. It definitely helps.
Nice little pullback here.
$9:35 approaching.
You guys aren't missing much, right? And just get your bearings, got your plan, you know your risk levels. That's what we love to see.
little consolidation.
Aren't you guys glad you waited?
For a bunch of chop, just choppy chop.
Yep. The buyers and the sellers jockeying.
Maybe a good buy signal for me.
Be patient, Sauter. You'll get your chance.
There you go.
Bingo.
There we go. Anybody hear me say there's a good little buy signal for
Yep.
me?
Yep.
And then you heard that convenient little beep.
Yeah. Good call, Coach. Great call, in fact.
We are in a little resistance area, guys. So until it breaks a little higher, keep your stops a little loose. Should have already taken profits. Good job, guys.
Great job.
Yeah. I mean, literally couldn't ask for more than that, guys. I was like, it looks like a buy signal's about to form. We got the beep. You guys know what to do at that point.
Nailed it, Coach.
Okay. Twist your arm to get into it. Was that, Coach?
Nailed it, I said.
Nailed it. That used to be my saying when I was doing radio. That was the funniest thing.
925 entry. That's why. Good job, Sarda. You got in a little too soon, though, but still, you're reaping the rewards. Stay with it. Who else?
Entry for me was 40. Pressed the button as soon as I saw it.
Actually, my first order, I was long at 959, so I had to wait for
Nice.
the pullback to add.
Well, good news is our stop is now 59, guys. Now our stop's moving up. Let's go. This is a good one. 71. Leave it there for a minute. 71. Guys, some of you can, if you have multiple contracts, take profits here. This is a good target area. Oh, there it is. I got one left now. One left. Squeeze that up a little bit. Was you flat? Anybody got anything left on this one? Should be flat.
I am. my entry point. This
Should
would
be
stop.
flat, most of you guys. It's a good little trade. 9. Let's see, what was it?
I have a couple of questions, guys. I'll answer them as soon as I'm done trading. I will add again, guys, on a buy stop right here at 60. I've been scaling into the support. Now we'll go long if it goes right back up again. Sartor, I hope you're flat. Good job, Nick.
Another buy signal.
Order filled.
Another buy signal.
Yeah, another one. It's actually a continuation of the previous buy. There's a way to add. Great job, guys. Guys are animals. Yeah, see, originally, guys, I bought it on the way down and then sold it on the way up and then waited for it to hook back up to add. So you want to have a core long position. You just, use the overbought to scale out. These are 3 out of 3 winners, guys, from the long side.
Just trying to scratch out a living. Let's sell off a little bit. Look for another. Wow. Nice job.
We'll get another chance, guys. Use your magic number now.
No, those are that was a with the trend trade, so it's definitely not Larry.
Should reach around the 871 support level, guys, if you're getting these pullbacks that we're talking about. So don't go in yet. Now, if you're waiting for the pullback toward 871, and then hook up, that'd be great. They're oversold now. So just be patient. Everybody's flat right now, right?
Hey, starting to get it. Perfect. Good job.
Nice, Sartor. Yeah. You got one, Sartor, you don't have to get in another, right away. Like we said, sometimes even if after you win, you could wait 10, 15 minutes. Might not get that down that low, but you don't care. Yeah, I was looking for that other pullback. You're actually right, Mike. The exact high was 997. Yeah, you're right, 900. I wasn't looking at the exact high. I was a little off, but that's okay. I've had 3 winners so far. I was looking for a pullback from that 968 level. Everybody see the 968? So that's why I said 871. And it still may go down there. You never know. Good job, though, guys. Those of you who are looking at these pullback entries and waiting and then reacting quickly, you can see how well you're doing.
Great job, Mike.
Yep. Excellent job, Mike. Commend you.
Following the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Perfecto. Done for the day. Give that man a gong. Nice job, Mike.
Order filled.
Anyone take that 871 buy?
I did a hard pass on that one, Coach.
All right. No
It
problem.
just wasn't looking. I didn't like the tape. I didn't like a lot of the
All right.
looks I saw on that one.
No
I gotta
biggie.
be honest with you. If we break down past, let's see, probably looking for support right around this area. If we break down past that, I might dip my toes into a counter trend short. If you would approve me to, Coach.
Yeah, you're approved. I took
Okay.
my profits. Anybody do it? No? Yes?
Some people, I know some people got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Short. Mhm. This little support area breaks. Looking at Coach, I'm looking at 2-minute, just kind of the 830 area that about 830 area it bounced off of.
Mm-hmm. But guess what, guys? Here's my answer.
NIMP. Not in my plan.
Yep.
Don't normally do this, but it's just
Yeah.
looking weak. I'm looking at everything and I'm saying, hey, this is it's counter trend. I get it. And I am up green big. We had what? Four good winning long trades. So
Yep.
I could I could stand a contract short, right? And it's making money, so can't lose on
Once
this
it's
one.
making money, guys, that's what you got to do.
Anybody with counter trend permission do that with me? Don't have
We've got
to.
at least 22 people that have counter trend permission.
Here we go, David. And we can't lose on this trade at this point, so thanks. This
I
went
am
flat.
only taking long trades until the trend turns down. Then I will
Coach is
be
being a good
taking
professional.
short.
Don't get mad at me, Coach.
Who's going to get mad at you?
I don't know. You're the only one I'm worried about getting mad at me.
I'm up 2% on my account already.
All right, Coach is gonna be the good. Go with the trend trader today. I'm gonna play it like I see it. How about that? I saw it getting weaker.
I have too many newbies that I'm coaching right now, and I told them if they ever take a counter trend trade, they can go somewhere else. So I can't be for those guys. I can't be a hypocrite.
See, I'm only coaching people who have traded before, and they know
Yeah.
not to counter trend right now. Even though I do counter trend,
Yeah.
they don't have to. That makes a big difference, though. It really does, Coach. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, who you're coaching makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
I just happen to have a good group of ladies and gentlemen right now that understand their instructions are to trend trade only, even if I'm counter trend. It's not a bad long signal that was happening a second ago, but I was running my mouth too much. Hey T, good job. Chad, you guys know what to do. Rad, you guys been around long enough to follow the system. Rad, Chad, T's been newer. T's newer, but T follows along really well. I've noticed that. I've noticed that you do. Who is T, by the way? Have we talked before, T? That's proof that our process works as well. Our training works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, get on my schedule, T. Let's have a chat. I'm pretty packed the rest of the week, but if you reach out to the main number or send a message on the main site through the little message bubble on the bottom right hand side, tell them that we need to do our introduction call. We'll get that going first thing next week, T. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Yep. Just reach out to Paulina. I have to have a gatekeeper. You guys everybody knows this is the point. I have to have a gatekeeper for my calendar or I wouldn't have a live. So if you want on my calendar, that is the person to go through. Absolutely. Coach, he gives his calendar out all willy-nilly. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I got things to do. All right.
What I'm looking for right now, guys, this is what I'm looking for. See this 817 level? Break above there. Take it long. And anyone know where I get that number from?
A fortune cookie. You know what?
Guys, add 180 points to 817 and see what number you come up with.
I will do 816 stop. I'm a short.
Yeah, if you're short, you better. Guys,
and I'll
protect
reverse
yourself.
and go long with you. How about that?
Amazing. We said we'd amaze you guys, right? Everybody amazed?
Everybody's amazed, I'm assuming. You guys amazed? This is pretty good stuff, I think. They're all so tired of hearing us do our thing. They're like, no, this is every day. It's just a normal thing around here, guys. Seriously, we amaze each other though. Seriously, who was I was talking to Paul yesterday? I was like, I'm not trying to be arrogant here, but just sometimes it's just like, are we that good or are we lucky or both?
Can't be luck because I am
Can't be
the
luck.
least lucky person on the planet.
That's true. You run into the most stupidest situations. No, amaze is worn out. We need to come up with a different word. You guys help us with a new word. We need like unfathomable. Unfathomable. All right. Moving my stop down to 7. Let's use 781. Just got 100 ticks on it. I could close out with 100 ticks. Onward to the pivot. Oh, gotta ask a question, guys. To make this an official trade, somebody in the club had to take it as well. On the short call. Did anybody do the short call with me? Anybody do that? I'm not gonna put it in the record if nobody took it. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Diedrich got it. All right. Oh, David did it same time. Okay. All right. It makes sense, Coach.
Yep, absolutely.
That was my thought process.
Yeah.
But I also saw it. I mean, I couldn't resist like seeing that and saying, okay. And we had 4 people. We had almost 10 people take that. Nice. Monibs is done for the day. All right. Good job.
One of the things we talked about today, guys, is the sharp changes in the market. You're going to have reversal patterns almost all day. So hopefully most of you can be done for the morning already. Everybody should be wildly green. And if you're not, you're over trading. Great job, Tim. Chanel, great job.
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here. Hopefully you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room, please visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day trial. During your time with us, you'll have access to our trade calls, as well as participation in chat to have questions answered by a coach. We even give you access to our basic and advanced trainings during that time that are live Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. After your first free 3 days, it's just $99 a month for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.